Hello! There we go, I think I got it now. I think I got it. Start as you mean to go on. Let me just check. I think it's fine. Hello! There we go, I think I got it now. I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. He's worked it out, everybody. He's worked it out. Don't worry. It's a test stream, basically. Every stream is a test stream until we get some viewers. Ha ha ha! It's fine. I had a joke lined up. Straight Elton John be like, "I'm a pocket man." There's a lot of now I've said it out loud. Pocket man sounds like Pokemon, so it doesn't really work. But there's some nuance there to that one. There's layers upon layers of self-referential humour, referential humour, etc. I didn't say it was a good joke. I never said it was a good joke. Right. We are going to do Factorio Tuesdays. It's Factorio Tuesdays. Because I was going to play Shapes, and they don't want the Shapes update streamed until it is officially live, so that's fine. That's of course their prerogative. So I thought I'd play some Factorio. This is sort of, I did a Nowvis 2.0, Nowvis only 2.0 sort of thing. I wanted to see what we could do with like quality and elevated rails in Vanilla Factorio, aka Factorio 1.1, with a few extra quality of life things thrown in just for fun. Oh, and stack inserters as well. I don't know if I'll add the green belts. I might also add the turbo belts at some point. Seems a bit unfair, seems a bit cheaty, but we'll see. Stack inserters is already a bit cheaty. This is already going to multiply the length of the capacity of a blue belt by 4 times, so we will see. Updates, filter helper. I should probably see what that changes. Enable use filters when filtering. Yeah, okay. And fixed filter mining drill resources. Okay, yeah, alright, we'll update that. And then pump. I love pump. What a mod. What a mod. Fixed planning being cancelled due to mixed resources when tile ghosts are in the selected area. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to update that. Whatever. Let's just jump in. As I say, this is a save file in progress, which is good. 14 hours in progress. I was playing around mostly. As you may or may not know, I've moved house, so I had a save file that I was just playing around with when I had some downtime. Oh, let's turn the chunky chunks off, because I had chunky chunks on for... We can always re-enable that later for radar positioning. And this is my new city block system. I saw the Neilhouse's new city block system and I was like, wow, I hate that. Because he's got his roboports on the concrete, like this. Now this, of course, there's a lot of redundancy here. These roboports, maybe there's too much overlap between them, but whatever, I don't care. I like them. So we have basically a base up until I've just put the red and the green sites in the city block. I have a solar panel section thing designed to a vague ratio. A ratio of numbers that exist. It's not a very good ratio, but whatever. Solar to accumulator ratios is just one of these things that people care too much about, in my opinion. But the starter base is almost certainly going to be turned off very soon, because the starter iron patch is basically dead. And this doesn't do anything now that the main base is not capable of doing. It's just I have to move it over. I'm being lazy. So, on today's docket, we need to move the labs up. We need to get... Let's make a to-do list, shall we? Let's make a to-do list in the age-old tradition. Oh my god. I haven't played Factorio that much in recent history, it has to be said. To-do list. We'll make this a star, shall we? Where's the star? Wow, that actually works. I'll put it out here. To-do list. Right, okay. Move. Actually, well, set up labs. Lab. Easy. Move, blue, and military science. Good. Then after we've done that, I guess we need a mall in... I'll just put mall. Mall? Which one of these is mall? I guess. Mall. Well, once all of that is done, we can tear down starter base. And then we should be good to go. No trains yet. Alright, good. Sorted. Sorted. Let's get going then, shall we? I would like a big stash of logistics chests, because basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Oh, wow. Okay. I've broken the game now. I've soft locked the game because now I can't actually do anything. Ah, I can put these back. Oh god. Oh god. This shouldn't ever happen. Yes, I know. Just put it in there for now. Good God. They should definitely do something about that. I'll explain this later. Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. This is just, as I say, this is mostly just sort of test streams, seeing what's going on. I haven't advertised this at all beyond just scheduling the stream because I wanted to mess around with making thumbnails and stuff like that. What do I want? I want a supply of yeah, I'm just going to throw this like literally anywhere I can get away with it. There. Logistics chests. Storage chests. I should just make some. I should just make some myself, shouldn't I? Really? Yeah, whatever. I'll just make some by hand. 12, that'll do. Because... Right, yeah, that's what I was going to do. And I want the age-old deconstruction planner that emits roboports and power poles so that we can give the robots instructions on stuff to destroy while we do other things. So let's say we want the labs. We want the labs for ourselves because we're going to move those up here. Yep, of course my inventory. Let's empty the inventory first, shall we? Even distribution is on, so that is relatively easy to do. Okay, good. Right. Go away. Go away forever. And then we'll get the house robots to just get rid of this. I'm not going to belabor it too much because it's all going to go anyway. I should probably redesign this military science. It's a bit rubbish. But it can go for now. These logistics chests are got loads of... These logistics chests have loads of stuff in, so this... I should probably pick this up by hand. Save 1,000 robots doing that. What do you think is a good number for quality Vanilla Factorio science per minute? So 10,000 is like eminently doable in Vanilla Factorio. It's difficult, but it's possible, right? Like it's not way beyond the realms of... I'm just going to put the logistics chest storage stuff here for now. 4 missing. Where were these? Did I have some of these somewhere else? So with quality, right, quality makes everything 6 times better as a general rule. Right, like crafting speed 0.75. Wait, no, not 6. It makes science 6 times better. But it makes other things like 2 and a bit times better. Yeah, 2.5. 2.5. 2.5? Yeah, 2.5 times better. So, what do we want to say? Let's just pull a number out of thin air that we will be really annoyed with, that we said we would try and achieve that. 30,000? Do you think 30,000 is doable with quality? And stacked belts, let's not forget stacked belts. What was I doing? Man, I'm so distracted. Oh, I don't have red circuits up here. I can't do blue circuits without red circuits, can I? I should have added the mod for extra music. That's what I should have done. Where am I going to put the labs? I guess I'm going to put the labs here. I'll update my mods and add the extras when I take a small break at some point in the near future. That'll do. I kind of hate it being in that direction. I'd rather just put it in this direction. Biters are on. Expansion is on. I've got the radar thing here. If you've never seen this before, a powered radar will always reveal its 7x7 area. It's only the chunk scanning speed that is affected by the power. So if you do this, and this is what the chunky chunks thing was for, the mod for, this just helps you visualize that kind of space. During the day, you will get complete coverage, and especially in Factorio 2.0, radars are no longer considered a military item, so biters will not attack them unless they get, you know, like properly stuck on a radar as they move through. So this should let us see expansions. I do want to do a bit more on this side. The south side is definitely the blind spot in the base at the moment, but it's fine. Let's try and make things vaguely aesthetic, shall we? Deliberately not researched railways. I was going to say, oh, let's not research railways, but you kind of have to research railways to get production science. But I was thinking maybe I wouldn't ever research automated rail and try and like do a little challenge like that. Maybe. Just self-imposed thing like that. Right, okay, so that's the lab's done. Don't know why I added that as a to-do list thing when it's clearly a 5-second job, but there we go. This used to work? How strange. This used to work. That's utterly bizarre. Or was it always... How strange. Okay, fine, whatever. Whatever. Let's not belabor this too much. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? How's it going? I know nobody's here. But I have to at least pretend, right? If I'm gonna make a go of this whole stream in fiasco, I do at least have to pretend. Gotta keep the energy levels up, right? Or otherwise people come in and then they go, oh, I want to watch this nonsense. What's he doing? He's just sat in silence playing Factorio. I don't want to see that. It's embarrassing. I don't see any reason why we can't just take this exact mall as is. No, I want to design a second stage mall, really, that incorporates some things that have the advanced circuits in, because that's why I always end up having this problem. Is that then when I'm ready to migrate over to a non-starter base, I'm like, oh, I need roboports, I need substations, and I've got this just churning through laser turrets, because obviously I want to make some laser turret defences eventually, but also I got the biters on for a reason that I don't fully understand. Mostly just to prove to myself that I could. I always go through this every now and then as I do large playthroughs with the biters on peaceful or something, and then I'm like, I should put the biters on, and then I put the biters on, and it's not really a challenge at all, it's just irritating. It just takes up a whole bunch of time for no reason. So then I end up using the command line to turn them off again after a little while. and then do another playthrough where I don't put them on at all, and then go, oh, this is a bit easy, maybe I should have... They're just... It's so strange. It's so strange to me. I don't mind either way, if people play with the biters on or off. I know there are some people out there who are very much like, no, you got to play with them on, it's not the same experience. Mind your own freaking business, mate, that's what I say. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get this engine units in here without the stupid steel furnace bit. Yeah, that's fine. Add engines to the bus. I really should just sort of spread out. There's really no reason to be quite so stingy on space here. I'm never gonna need more stone than this, right? An entire red belt of stone bricks. I'm gonna assume that that's fine, because this is a good place for. Oh no, because the oh yeah, no, the steel is here. The steel is here. This just needs iron and steel. Iron and steel. Not actually seen the Minecraft movie, but if you have, then you are definitely laughing at that joke. You're like, oh yeah, he mentioned the Minecraft movie. I shouldn't do it. I got so much space. I should do the sensible thing and spread out. The more we spread out, the easier it's going to be to defend the space as well. Just spread out. Just man spread all up in this. Yeah, whatever. Good enough for me. Oh, except I really wanted you to be red belts. Quick, where's my... I don't have one. Oh wait, I have a mod for this. Right, I forgot I installed this mod. Belt line upgrade tool. Left click, upgrade belt, excluding side belts. No, I don't, that's not... I thought this was gonna like sort of propagate itself. Oh, it does. Okay, yeah, so just shift left click all the yellow belts. Yeah, nice. That's pretty good mod. This comes in, you can do that in Dyson Sphere program like as is, just gratis. You just get that. You get that for free. So I thought, oh, a system like that, because I always have this problem where in my starter base I upgrade, I start getting the red belts done. It was like here. Yeah, that's what this is. Get the red belts done, and then I have to manually upgrade the red belt to get more iron through, because that suddenly creates a huge bottleneck on the amount of iron plates that are going through the system. But you don't really want to do just this. This isn't... It kind of works, like it mostly works, but it leaves out like the rest of the... So I thought I would try that. It's okay. It kind of is okay. Alright, let's... I should get rid of this flashing light, because it's just irritating. Except I don't have any red circuits on me, so... Oh wait, no, I don't need any red circuits on me. Haha. The construction bots will come and get them from the... Yeah, they will, yeah. Okay, good, right. Iron and steel. Flint and steel. He said it again! Oh, he's playing all the hits. He's playing all the classics. Fluids are on the bus already. Technically a space for water there, but don't ask what's going on here. Just don't ask about it, okay? Bottom one's steel, so this is... I need this space empty, this space empty, this one as well. Wait, I'm bad. It's actually been such a long time since I've done the bus design like this. Like, I always... In Space Age I did it like this. And this has got its own problems, of course it has. I mean, mamma mia! The finest spaghetti. Sorry, is that racist? I don't know. Probably just shouldn't do it, right? If in doubt, don't do it, that's what I say. I don't really want 4 belts of green circuits, especially because I'm going to get stack inserters, right? So let's say a belt of red and then engine units can go here. We'll say that's fine. Good. Alright, I've got engine units done. I should have just put this as like part of this, shouldn't I, really? Yeah, that's the issue with that, isn't it? Is that when they go behind each other like this, I now like can't. I can queue that one. I should just keep like a basic version of it there. You know, what I should do is just not make such a complicated system for my to-do list and just install a to-do list mod. That's probably what I should do. Okay, right, advanced circuits. Thankfully I have a build for that already. How much is this? Is this 1 yellow belt? It can't be 1 yellow belt, that's insane. It's some red circuits. It's a non-zero amount of red circuits. This definitely needs a lot of space, right? Every single time you think this will be enough red circuits, and it never flipping is. We'll put these on this side, and I'll dedicate this entire city block to red circuits because we're going to need it. Seems good to me. And then get the belt line upgrade tool out again. Oh, they have to be built, do they? Do they have to be built? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not brilliant. But, okay, I suppose it's fine. I suppose it's fine. Alright, and then this is green circuits, copper, and plastic. Oh my god. See, I haven't played this so far in like 3 weeks. Why? I should not have put this here. I should have put plastic before this. Unless I put plastic on this side. No, no. The thing is, I'm going to definitely want an entire grid section for this, right? Like, definitely. So I should put this here. I definitely should put this here. And put plastic here. Wait, what am I doing? He doesn't know. He doesn't know, folks. He's forgotten how to play Factorio. I like to use the deconstruction planner for that, because the robots can do it much more efficiently than I can. But I do not have a shortage of cliff explosives, so... Alright, plastic. Do I have chemical plants anywhere? Oh, we'll just make some. Steel plates, gear wheels. This is not how you should be playing Factorio, just for the record. You should definitely like make those somewhere and put them down somewhere. You should not do that. But you can. I mean, it's not really a problem, is it? Let's be fair. Like, how often do you need to do that? Every now and then. This build is more than enough. For plastic, for now. I'll put it vaguely centralised so that I can double it up nicely. Yeah, I should be doing this, shouldn't I? This makes more sense. That makes more sense than the stupid mod that I've installed for literally no reason. Yeah, we'll put it there. We can put the other one on the other side eventually, should we need to. So we need coal here. Coal here. And then the plastic comes out here. Alright, so engine units are actually going to go... And engine units are going to go here. Plastic's going to go here. Like so. And then we also need the petroleum in. Yeah, fine. Alright, that's plastic done. So I guess I should also put, like, sulfur here as well, shouldn't I? Let's put that up here. Sulfur and sulfuric acid. Do I want to bus sulfuric acid? I always hate busing sulfuric acid, but then it always becomes, like, relevant. This means I don't really want water on the bus, do I? Do I? Kinda don't really. Kinda don't really. I think I would rather just have sulfuric acid on the bus, and we haven't got a lot of water here. But it should be okay. It should be okay. How are we doing? I got any complaints from Arabia? 0 dropped frames, my goodness. You love to see it. Right, yeah, and then we'll do sulfur and stuff up here. Because we do need to bust the sulfur. Is that overkill? Probably. So I decided to just do this on YouTube for now. I know the YouTube live streaming audience is not as high as it is on Twitch, not at all, in fact. But I asked for some advice, and the general advice was to at least use the YouTube audience that I already have for Factorio, rather than trying to get those people to migrate over to Twitch. And if you look at Michael Hendrix's Twitch versus YouTube numbers, you can definitely see the difference there. So, like, when he's live, you can see that there are more people watching on YouTube than there are watching on Twitch. And I do think YouTube is hitting that sort of critical mass now, whereby if your audience has primarily come from YouTube, then you probably will get away with it. It's no longer like YouTube is your pre-recorded content and Twitch is your live content. Some content creators, of course, still do it like that, and does make a lot of sense for those people to do it like that, but oh, I really need to make sure that this is in a sensible place. It's just exactly this though, isn't it? That's super annoying. Yeah, but you know, as I say, it's early days here for the old content pipeline. I never usually watch live on... Hey, Devlin, I never usually watch live on YouTube. Just happened to show that you were live, so I dropped in. Hello, nice to see you. Thank you. Yeah, like, this is just testing stream, basically. If I see if I've got the energy and the gumption and the energy. Did I say energy twice? Oh my god. His brain, it is simply falling apart. Okay, sulfur. It's more. I think it's a lot easier to watch VODs on YouTube. Is the other thing with this. So I really. Where's the water? Why is the water stopped? What have I done? How did this? Oh, I must have forced built this Roboport over the top. That's fine. When are we building the train, says the Panda Lion? Soon, probably. Maybe. This iron patch is pretty much as far away as I'd want it to be with belts, and even this was a mistake. Soon with the trains. I do want to use trains. Like I did say that I was maybe going to do a self-imposed challenge, but I have got the elevated rails mod installed from Space Age, so we will definitely be using that at some point. What was I saying? Yeah, it's much easier to watch VODs on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Like, Twitch VODs are, like, unwatchable, basically. Like, ads every 4 seconds. Whereas, yeah, so if you're watching this on the VOD, you know, that's fine. If anything, it's good. This is better, to be honest with you. Especially if you're a lurker type person. There's some, you know, like, I don't mind the chat. I like the chat. I don't mind the. I do mind the backseating. Like, but if somebody says, you know, that belt's backwards, I'm going to be like, thanks, mate. That's actually really helpful. If they said something like, you shouldn't build it like that, it's inefficient, it's bad for UPS, I would tell you to mind your own freaking business. I've totally lost track of what I'm doing. Water! I need to get the water in here. I need to get the water in here. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. It's not really the. Oh no, I can't do that because it'll go on the path. Why? Why are there 5 fluids? 5 important fluids and a 4-lane bus system. You know what? I'm going to just do a 5-lane bus system for the fluids, just for the fluids, just to annoy people. Just to annoy people. So this will be water, this will be sulfuric acid. So in fact that means that I do want this. No, this will be water. Because otherwise I'm not gonna get this how I want. Oh my god, what is wrong with that? What is wrong with him? This is the water. Look at that. Perfect. And then we need to turn that into sulfuric acid as well, which is very easily done. So this makes like a lot of sulfur, right? 8 per second. So can we just dedicate like the front 2 for just that acid? I did have an idea for a series that was like massively over-engineering Factorio. Like combinators everywhere, circuit conditions everywhere, like hugely, like every single bit was massively overly engineered. You know, using inserter clocking from step 1, and I really want to build a big auto mall. Like I really want to work out how to do that, so I can just keep adding more and more assemblers as I need things built faster and faster, but not like manually. Because I have this from my Space Age playthrough, which is very good. You just pick the item that you want to make, and everything else is sorted. The logistics filter, the request is one stack of everything that's required. But like really what I want is like a huge battery of this with requester chests that are getting the requests from the logistics network with what they need. But that is, you know, that is a little ways away yet for my brain. Okay. Water. The sulfur's going to come, so we need an output. Will this stretch another tile or two? It will. So I want like this, and then this, and then this sulfur can get output like this. Where's the water? Why have we not got any water? Again? Oh, because now it's happened on this side. That took ages for that to get built. That took absolutely forever. No, don't do that. Undo, please. Mistakes were made. This is the path, isn't it? Whatever, screw it. It's so far away from the main base. Let's just get the water plugged back in for now, and we'll fix this later. Stick this on the later base. Stick that job on the later base. Sulfuric acid needs some iron coming in. That is easily solved like this. It's easily solved like this. This needs 5 a second, and this makes 2 a second, but this is also going to make so much more sulfuric acid than we need. I'll double this up, actually. Why? Why does this keep happening to me? Why am I carrying around so much trash? I couldn't tell you if this is a good idea or not, but it looks like it would work. It looks like it might make sense. Yeah, that's alright actually, isn't it? That's a nice little build. When the water finally comes in, so we need... let's extend this bus up. And then this could do with being balanced in a vague way, in the cheap and easy way. The long way. It's a shame that's not going to be quite in my methodology for undergrounds, but it is what it is. Okay, so then now we have to get around. This space is reserved because this is where the pylon in the middle is. And then this, so this is the start of the next section of the bus, but then this needs to be 5 long. Which gives us room for sulfur, 4 with a 2 space, 1, 2, 3, 4 with a 2 space, and then that comes right up to the roboport, so look at that, fancy that. That does only give us 8 more belts of stuff, but what do we need? We need... Well, once the sulfur goes into... Oh no, we need the sulfur. We do actually need the sulfur in the bus, don't we? Because we're going to want explosives. Usually I don't worry too much about putting sulfur on the bus for them all, because don't really need too much beyond cliff explosives in a place. So just usually do a little dedicated module for cliff explosives, and then... But because we've got the biters on, we're going to want cannon shells and stuff being made en masse, so probably will want sulfur all the way up. So sulfur... electric engines, robot frames, processing units, low density structures, rocket fuel. Is that correct? Seeing as we don't need rocket control units anymore. I'm going to assume it's fine. I'm going to assume it's fine. And then this is just a belt of iron. When was the last belt of iron that I pulled from? Here. Let's pull from the second belt and then we'll balance it after this. I am so tired, folks. Let's also put some of these on this side as a buffer for the sulfuric acid. I said this in my Mahjong video that I recorded today, because I got news about the job interview late on... What's today? Tuesday. Sunday. I got it early Sunday. I got the information early Sunday morning. And you know what it's like. Well, I don't know if you know what it's like, but I'll tell you what it's like. If you're somebody like me, then that is like... That's your fight or flight response there is go. It's like a job interview, oh my god. Oh my god. Even if it's a fairly relaxed place for a fairly relaxed job with people that, you know, aren't gonna ruin your career if you accidentally, like, sneeze in the middle of the interview. They're not gonna Alan Sugar sausage fingers you and go, you're fired. I'm not even hired. This is a job interview. Okay, you're hired. Fill out all these forms. 20 minutes later, you're fired. And so, for the last 48 hours, yeah, I've just been in fight or flight mode, and then now that that's over, my body is crashing from the stress response. Hi, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that username, I'm so sorry. Because I will butcher it, but hello, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to Factorio. Yeah. And this is why I stopped doing stand-up. Because I would have a stand-up gig and then, like, not be able to eat for 2 days beforehand. Go up on stage, do fine, like, it's not like I couldn't do it. But I would hate the lead up to it. Then I would do the 10-15 minutes and then just have to bounce. Just be like, right, my body has finally caught up with all of the things it meant to do for the... Petey, hello Mr. Fenton, hello! Mr. Fenton, that's my dad. That's a joke. What's occurring with this playthrough? Alright, we've got some viewers, so let me quickly re-establish the premise here. It is Factorio 2.0, so all of the good quality of life stuff, the remote view, but not Space Age. I have disabled the Space Age mod, but I have the quality mod enabled, even though I've not done anything with it yet. The quality mod is enabled. The elevated rails mod is enabled, rail support, rail ramps, etc. I've also installed a mod for the standalone stack inserters so that we can get lots of throughput from stack inserters eventually. I say eventually, that's actually only yellow science. And I want to try and push through to a fairly large megabase in 2.0 just to see what we're kind of talking about. Because Factorio Space Age changed the numbers quite a lot in terms of science per minute, what with the biolabs and the research productivity, which does not exist in 2.0 as it stands. But with the quality and, I mean, stacked belts, as I said before, stacked belts is kind of maybe a bit cheating, but we'll see. We'll try and see what kind of number we can achieve with Vanilla 2.0. Now I said a number earlier when no one was watching, and that number was 30,000 science per minute. That may be vastly underestimating what's capable of. Oh, I also have a mod for increasing the capacity of wagons with quality. Because to me it's absolutely baffling that I mean, this is what the mod does, clearly it's not properly implemented. It's baffling to me that quality increases the size of storage chests by quite a lot, but it doesn't increase the size of cargo wagons, to the point where when you have turbo stacked belts in Space Age, a basic cargo wagon with its 40 slots is like, what is the freaking point? So I wanted to make trains actually useful. I've heard some rumours that they're going to implement that change for 2.1, but you didn't hear that from me, alright folks? Sorry, I don't know why I'm talking like it's a big secret. I don't actually know if that's true or not. I'm just being grandiose there for no reason, pretending like I'm a big name. I'm actually quite a big wheel down at the Factorio factory. It's a Simpsons reference. Partner loves the Simpsons references. She loves them. She's always like, I love it when you do Simpsons references, because I always, one, get them immediately, and two, understand them straight away. And I'm like, I know, that's why I do them. That's why I do them. Because then when I YouTube the clip in question and show her, she's like, yeah, I knew that's what you were talking about. It's very funny. And I'm like, I know, it's good, isn't it? Green circuits and plastic, correct? I am intrigued for sure. One of the things I enjoy with Space... that was deleted faster than I could read it. I'm sorry. Did it have your personal name and address? Did it have your phone number in it? Where the hell... What the hell am I doing? This is the wrong belt. This is the wrong belt. Oh my god. The first Space Age should be... yeah, I can't actually see the comment anymore. It deletes it for everybody, even though I'm... It's probably good that it deletes it for everybody, to be fair. Even me. That would be a recipe for disaster. Right. Let's try and remember how to play the flipping game, shall we? This needs to be a split belt of green circuits and plastic, which we can achieve nicely by doing this. By doing this. That's horrible, and I hate it. In Space Age, big train bases aren't a thing. I like building big trains. Exactly, yes. I also like big train bases. I would very much like... This doesn't work. That's also a terrible idea. That's what I had before. Not a huge fan of limiting the... Oh, but now I can't get the other half of the bloody... Unless I do like this. Which, to be fair, I will do. But then if I'm going to do that, I may as well do this and then not... I was looking at the mod for all the planets on Nauvis. That was the first thing I was going to do. And I installed 2 different ones. And neither of them really... set my world on fire. Like, I thought they were both kind of janky in their way, like... Everything on Nauvis mod is... fine, except... What was my problem with it? It was like patches of holmium ore or something. And the more I looked at it, the more I was just convinced that it wouldn't work or wouldn't be fun. In the same way that they've made... The Krastorio 2's out now for Factorio 2.0, but... Is this working? Will, when this belt's the wrong way around, right way around. But it doesn't have Space Age, which is fine. I understand that. There's no... What on earth? The mechanics of Krastorio don't really gel with the mechanics of Space Age, and then someone went out straight away and changed Krastorio, or here's a version of Krastorio that works with Space Age, and it's like, yeah, but... Krastorio 2 has, like, the super electric furnaces, but the foundry's are already better than that, so that kind of invalidates... You know, like, they're competing... It's smashed them together, and I kind of felt a little bit like that when I was looking at doing the Everything on Nauvis run, was that you would just surely rush to foundries, and then all of your iron and copper forever would just come from a nearby lava patch. And you would never ever feel the need to use an actual iron or copper patch ever again. What? So when I was looking for something to play on stream, yeah, I must admit the idea of doing everything on Nauvis did not excite me in the way that doing a 2.0 vanilla megabase did. There's also a mod, actually. There's also a mod I wanted to look at. It's called Precision Manufacturing. High Precision Manufacturing. By Hynarch. This mod was designed to be a part of my Space Age Overhaul mod. Let me put the link in the chat. This one. Which sort of just, it completely changes how quality, the quality mechanic. It still, you know, gives you the stuff that you want, but it completely changes. These changes favour upstream quality production lines, so you would start with common iron and then slowly turn that into uncommon plates, and then use uncommon plates to get rare circuits and stuff, you know? But it has space age as a dependency for some reason, even though the quality mod does not require space age to run, as you are seeing right in front of your face. And I made a comment on the mod page and said, oh, have you considered making this mod, or making a version of this mod that does not actually require space age, because people who want to do a quality on now Vs only run can't try this. And they never ever responded to me, so the only thing I can really do, which I'm not 100% a fan of, is to download the mod and flip and do it myself. Sorry, I've confused myself here with this stupid system. This is why I don't usually do this bus thing. I do the combined bus. I do the tight bus. This one. Tight bus, anyone? Got a subscription for tight bus, have we? Terrible joke. Terrible joke. This is working, right? Yeah, this is some sulfuric acid. Should be more than enough. Maybe we should... Maybe we should limit these inserters to the... Whoops. To only work when we have, let's say, 10,000 sulfuric acid. Or more. Yeah, so I really want to do an over-engineered run. You know, like kind of like this, where every single build is like this but worse. You know, worse. Circuits everywhere, inserters clocked, belts on like read enable content, you know, so sort of like just absolute min-max the crap out of everything and destroy a UPS in the process, of course. Okay, how are we doing on this? How are we doing on this? Move blue and military science. We're very slowly getting there. Very, very slowly getting there. We can do blue with this now, right? Because we've got engine unit sulfuric acid, and we could have done military a long time ago because I had everything to do military. So got this big space here. Let me put military here, and then maybe I'll split red circuits down as well. Sometimes I do that. I put the blue science production down away from. Have it going back on itself. Yeah, we'll try that. Just-in-time production could be interesting with space-age ship mechanics. Yeah, exactly. Like there are some gaps I find in the circuit conditions you could do on the spaceships in Space Age. I understand why they're not there, because it would be quite difficult to implement, and I think players could probably break things quite easily with it as well. Circuit conditions for spaceship requests does sound like an actual nightmare, but there are some small little hacks that I've that's just spoilage. True, very true. Okay, military science and blue science can go in this space. Let's get the old blueprint book out, shall we, from the Space Age run, because it is exactly the same. No, I meant to upgrade the belts. I meant to upgrade the belts first. Why? Where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Like, where is this? Good question. That's not a new expansion, that's been there the whole time. After we've done this, we'll go around and kill some biters. We'll kill some biters in a while. Okay, alright, let's do this stupid bus. Why did I agree to do a bus base like this? Every time I do this, as well as I put... I somehow manage to line up the bus base in such a way that the exact thing I need is... already, the space is already taken up with something else. And I wonder why my inventory is full. I have to go now, thanks for the chat. No problem. Oh, thank you for stopping by on the inaugural stream. It's not actually the first stream of the channel, but it's the first stream in channel 2.0. I'm about to go to Aquilo in Space Age with your guidance and help, and much appreciated. Thank you so much. I'm glad it could be of some help to somebody, because... yeah, good luck on Aquilo. It's good fun, Aquilo. It's slow, but yeah, good luck. I'm sure you nailed it without my help, to be fair, but... have a good one. Thank you. I deleted the thing that told me what it was. It's iron and coal. So we need half a belt of iron coming from the outside. Not a fan of doing it like this, but I'm probably going to have to. Yeah, no, bus bases are good actually. Bus bases are good actually. You know, like, usually I would just pull both sides of that off the bus and do this. You know? Like this, look at this. It's... I guess it's not strictly speaking better, but I can at least intimate that it is. What was this? Copper and steel. Not actually seen the Minecraft movie. If you heard that joke already before tonight, then I do apologise, but at the same time, it's very funny, so I'm going to keep saying it. Also, how am I hungry? I only ate an hour and a half ago. A massive bowl of spaghetti pasta. Humongous bowl of the stuff, in fact. Too much, really, some have said. You already have military science because I had a whole bunch of piercing rounds. Piercing rounds on me. Where did I put the bloody labs down here? Okay, that's fine. So then... blue science can go in this gap. Excuse me. Excuse me. Live burping. You are now burping manually. Yeah, let's just go across. Let's just go all the way across. Shall we? I can't think of any Factorio mod that adds flint. That is unfortunate. No, I can't think of one either. Industrial Revolution doesn't... Oh, you're joking. That's so unfortunate. That was, what's it called? Even distribution. That there, what I just did. Control, Shift C. And then I guess, I don't really need to be stockpiling this ammo anymore, do I? We're way past that. Also, can we talk about how much this sucks? Why? This should be here. Wait. No, it shouldn't. What am I talking about? Why did I think this was the only grenade thing? It's the walls. It's the walls. Right, the walls should probably be here. If the walls were here, they would... The bricks could come through on a belt here. Or maybe even like this. You do need a lot of bricks though. That's probably why I've done it like this. Because this does chew through the bricks. Alright, whatever. Let's get the ball rolling, shall we? Can you imagine if I started this stream from nothing? From absolutely nothing? Aren't you glad I spent 14 hours setting this up? I actually did start this playthrough before we moved house. If anyone, I don't know what if anything that proves, but this was my... I want to play a little bit of Factorio while the house move stresses aren't killing me. This mod's not very good, is it? Beltline upgrade tool. Like, what is this mod doing that an upgrade planner just sat in my inventory would not be doing? That's maybe overly harsh. That's maybe overly harsh there, what I just said. Oh, I thought they've changed this, which I was a huge fan of. Did they? Wait, am I about to... No. No, I don't want that to happen. What do I want to happen? It was very recently. Smart underground belt building now considers splitter to be an obstacle if there was something connected to the lane already. That was it. That was it. It's vaguely what I wanted. Vaguely what I was trying to say. If something's connected to the lane already. Haha! Haha! Yes! Yes! I don't know if you probably can't hear that. It'd be strange if you could hear that, but there is a noise happening outside. Someone has decided that the best thing that they could do for everybody is to wind their car window down and play music out of it. The car, I mean. I'm wheeling myself over to the curtain and I'm poking my head out, Alfred Hitchcock style. Which one is that? Which Alfred Hitchcock is that? It's not Rear Window, is it? It's not Rear Window. It's just got window in the tile. That's where you've come up with that. Well, because what you were talking about involves a window doesn't mean the movie was called Window. Had a Simpsons parody where Bart breaks his leg when they get the pool. Purple drapes. I always wanted purple drapes. It's really loud, my dudes. I mean, I do have my window open, to be fair. Can you hear it? It's very irritating. It's not even good music, you know? I usually forgive these things if it's like, alright, at least that's a banger. At least that's a banger track, you know? But this is something awful. Okay, I think they heard me being passive aggressive and have turned it off. Good. We'll leave a little bit of a buffer here. Anyone going to see Mission Impossible, I want to say 8 tomorrow. Alright, good. We can get the science back up and running, shall we? Tank. Why not? Disco Science. I have Disco Science installed, of course. Flashing lights warning, bit late for that now, but it is what it is. Setup labs, mall, tear down starter base. Okay. I think the mall as is... I think this mall is probably fine. Lights, inserters, miners, turrets, radars, assembly machine 1s and 2s, pipes. Don't need the engine units bit anymore. Power poles. Defender robots, which I was manually hand feeding the ammo into. Oh, it's the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've just realised what it is. It's the album By the Way from what I want to say was... Oh, I want to say 1999, but I don't think that's right. 2002! Oh, I was way off. I was way off. I really liked Red Hot Chili Peppers when I was a child. And to some extent, to a lot of extents, when I became an adult, I continued to enjoy them. But in the last couple of years, I don't know, something about them has just really... Something's just gone wrong for me in my brain. Something in my brain has just gone, actually no. I always liked John Frusciante, like always. That's my opinion of him has not changed. And yeah, when I was a kid, Red Hot Chili Peppers would have been my favourite band easily. I would never, no different answer from me. I don't know. Maybe I just am a bit too much of a hipster for them now. They're too cool. All right, we're just gonna take this as is, I think. Like this. This wooden power poles. That's fine. That's fine. Take it as is. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this one. I have to manually make... Can I make one here? I can't make one here now, can I? Can I change one of these? No. Okay, fine. Make an upgrade planner. Belts. Whoops. Power poles. Slow inserters. Assembly machine mark 1s, just in case. That should be fine, right? Chests. Chests. Don't think there are any wooden chests in there, but I will do that just in case. Just in case. And I don't think we need these roboports either. Alright, okay, bung that in. Where's that going? Is that going here? No, because I don't even have the green circuits there yet. Let's put more of the grid down. That should keep them sufficiently busy. And also cliff explosives. It is, by the way, because now it's on Mercury, the very next song. Why is this? It's on Blacklist, that's why. Isn't there, there's a Nick Cave quote about the Red Hot Chili Peppers, isn't there? Nick Cave, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm about to swear, okay? I'm about to swear, but I'm quoting, so it's fine. Be ready. Be ready. Quote from Nick Cave: I'm forever near a stereo saying, "What the fuck is this garbage?" And the answer is always the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Nick Cave, 2006. Very funny. Very funny. Now, I'm not saying that that one quote changed my entire view on music, but you know, I'm also not saying that. Okay. Did I put them all in? I didn't. The mall is going here. Phase 1 of the mall is going here. I could be doing... Oh, the belts are going to be broken because of the underground belt weaving that I did for the power poles. Whatever. I'm not going to belabor too much on designs like this to go forwards, because this is of course just vanilla, and I don't really see me doing a vanilla playthrough ever again after this. It's possible, I guess, but the grid section I wanted to do, because I feel like the grid section is something that I want to take with me going forwards. But in terms of like a blueprint book for everything, these ones I did for Space Age will be more than enough. Will be more than enough going forward. Okay, right, so let's plug them all in. Science is actually going okay. Alright, we'll research trains. I'm just gonna literally just research everything now. I'm just not even gonna care. Is power okay? I'm assuming it's okay. Yeah. Are these not full yet? Not even close, man. Not even close. Alright, fine, whatever. Just keep going. There's plenty of stone. Plenty of stone. I just want to get this patch out of the way, really. Biter check. Expansion check. It's night time. We'll do that again when the day comes in. I did say I'd balance this iron, but I'll balance it after this, probably. So we need 2 lots of iron on the outsides. One there, yeah, and one there, obviously, of course. Of course, that's what I've decided to do. Fine, whatever. We'll do it live. By the way, is a good album. At least I think it is. Have I done this completely? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's why. This was already the 5th one. This didn't need to be like this at all. I wondered what was confusing me so much about that. But that means that's wrong. It means that should be there. I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, no. By the way, I'm pretty sure. By the way, is objectively a good album. Californication is definitely like still one of my favourite albums ever. But the problem is, so much of it is just like, well, maybe I was just a child, you know, like. Oh, your favourite albums came out during your formative years. Oh, what a surprise. Oh, tell me more about how all of your favourite albums and movies came out while you were between the ages of 8 and 14. Really? How surprising. You know? It's got that kind of vibe to it. Which is fair, I think. I think that's fair. That's a fair thing to say. People aren't vibing with this. People are leaving the chat. No. No, you can't say that. How dare you? It doesn't matter that I was 12 years old when The Matrix came out. If I was 19, I would have loved it. If I was 62, The Matrix would still be my favourite movie of all time. What is this fiasco? It's copper, side-loaded. Copper side-loaded onto this. What the hell is this? The splitter is not actually part of it, turns out. This is copper. I hate how much overhead there is in this system. It's simply too much work to do it like this. And what are you gaining? Very little. I would have sworn by this system before. You know? I was a bus bass enjoyer. And it's always going to be a bus bass. Like, let's be honest, there is no other way to do it. Like, if you want product to go from A to B, it's got to go on a belt. See, now I've got this issue, right, where this belt needs to be split between green circuits and steel, and I've already done this. So it's still gonna be a mess. This isn't from By the Way. I hope you can't hear this. I just realised I'm going to get like content ID'd because my neighbour decides they're going to put the Red Hot Chili Peppers back catalogue on random. You can't hear this, right? Please, somebody. I would immediately get shut down, wouldn't I? YouTube would shut this off straight away. What was I doing? Yeah, I need this. Oh, for God's sake, the bus base, the stupid bus base. Fine, we'll do it this way. Because this is what's playing now is from not the very recent one, but the other recent one. I want to say With Love, is that right? Love Machine. Oh Baby, I'm a Love Machine by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't know. I'm opening Spotify. Unlimited Love, that's right, that's right. You know what, while we're here, let's have a quick go of it, shall we? The thing is you can't count anything before Mother's Milk, right? Self-titled 1984 album, no one cares. Freaky Styley, no one cares. The Uplift Mofo Party Plan, I mean that should have been that was the red flag that we should have all been paying attention to be fair. Mother's Milk has got some songs on it, I guess. And then it's Blood Sugar Sex Magic, right? And you just can't really say that this is bad. It's very brave of you to say that. Actually, I don't like it. Actually, I just don't think it's that good. I think pretty much everyone would agree that Blood Sugar Sex Magic is objectively a landmark album for music in the 90s. And then John Frusciante left, and then you got One Hot Minute, which, like, I don't give the time of day at all. Aeroplane, get lost. Then 4 years pass. John Frusciante kicks his... Viewers are leaving the stream because it's turned into a Red Hot Chili Peppers discography. That's fine, I don't care. I don't want those people watching. So we just get an achievement. Completely deplete a research patch, thank you. It's my stream, I'll talk about what I like, thank you very much. 4 years pass, John Frusciante decides... Actually, doesn't really like heroin that much. Comes back. And they record Californication, objectively one of the best albums of all time. Like, it must be, right? That's not just me. All Music Guide. All Music Discs Minecraft. No. All Music. I am not going to disable any of my ad blockers, thank you very much. Californication. All music rating 4 stars. User rating 4.5 stars. Is there like a Metacritic for music? Is that Metacritic? Oh my god, they do music on Metacritic. Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, no, that's not what I... Oh no, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning only got a 69. I don't care. You can't stop me from going to see that. Metacritic really doesn't care at all about anything that's not a TV show or a video game anymore, does it? Like, it's got a music section up here, but it doesn't do anything. Let's go to, let's just go to the Wikipedia page for it. Let's just go to the Wikipedia page for it, shall we? Critical reception. Very well received. All Music 4 stars, Entertainment Weekly B+, The Guardian 4 stars, the LA Times 2 out of 4 stars, NME 6 out of 10, Pitchfork 6.8 out of 10. Okay, fine. Maybe it's not. Maybe it wasn't such a watershed moment than I thought. By the way, 2002. Stadium Arcadium 2006, very polarising. And then John Frusciante left again. I have quite a funny anecdote about this actually. We saw the last performance of the Stadium Arcadium era Red Hot Chili Peppers. Notoriously, it was at Reading Festival in 2006, 2007. Whatever year Red Hot Chili Peppers headlined Reading Festival, 2007, I'm pretty sure. And you could tell something was not right. Like, you could tell the vibes were off, you know? Like, we hadn't invented that phrase yet. Gen Z hadn't yet been born and invented the phrase, the vibes are off, but the vibes were off. There was a technical issue at the start. Anthony Kiedis came out, jumping on stage in his stupid fucking light bulb costume. Whatever the hell was going on. And jumped on a pedal or kicked a wire or of some kind, which caused the performance to have to stop immediately. John Frusciante was like, "What? Why have you done that, mate? Why did you do that?" That caused the audience to sort of go into a, not rage, but they thought that they were playing, but they just couldn't hear them. Like, they could see the stage, they could see the lights, they could see the people on the stage, but they couldn't hear the music, the people at the back. Because it was packed, right? Like, it was a vastly oversold Reading Festival. Like, every year in that time period, they sold an extra 10,000 tickets, but didn't increase the infrastructure or anything. So, it was absolutely packed. I remember it took us like 2 hours to get out from after the performance back to the campsite, because obviously after that they were the headliners, so after that there was nothing else to do. They kick you all out and they go back to the campsite. And the music they played was good, but like the very second Anthony Kiedis wasn't needed, like as soon as he sung the very last word from the very last song, even though there was easily like another 10 minutes of like outro to do, John Frusciante and Flea doing their thing, he just walked off the stage, didn't come back, and everyone was like, is he coming back? Are they going to do an encore? No encore, obviously. And then, 2 weeks later, John Frusciante leaves Red Hot Chili Peppers. And, we were there like, oh god, cringe. Again, Gen Z, not yet born, they hadn't invented the word cringe, but we knew it. It was cringe. Yeah, that's my Red Hot Chili Peppers story for you. No one's here to listen to it, and I'll end up telling it again, but... Oh, this was engine units, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't need you anymore. Tidy you up a bit. Let's tidy these chests up a bit now. Should probably put these on circuit conditions, but at the same time I can't be bothered. Do not need that anymore. Oh wait, I've got the mod that does the filters. Yes! I forgot I'd installed that. This is a brilliant mod. Works with the inserters as well. I think there's an update that I've not downloaded which will automatically turn this on when you tick one of these as well. Brilliant mod. Brilliant mod. Should be base design. No, I've stopped talking about music and everyone's come back. Is he finished? Is he finished yapping about bloody cringe millennial music? No. Yes, I know I have. I have. Okay. The science... What? The science is in. It's just not doing anything? It's not plastic, it's engine units. It's not plastic, it's engine units. What was he doing? Why did I think it was plastic? You'd think I'd have more... You think I would have maybe more than a few hours in this game at this point. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, for the love of God. It's okay. We've got even distribution. These need to be... these. This is all working. Yeah, okay, good. We're getting somewhere now. We're getting somewhere now here, folks. So actually we can do a much better job of tidying this up because we can go like this. Yeah, I kind of hate it. I kind of hate it. Kind of hate what I've done here. Yeah. Bus space, everybody. It's a good system. It definitely works all of the time. And this is now the wrong side. This, look, maybe it's confirmation bias, whatever. This is a mess, but it is still just easier to get what you want to happen, right? Because you merge it at the end. And I don't want to merge it at the end with this system, because then I'd be doubling the number of undergrounds I would need. Which I suppose is not really that much of an issue. Oh, I don't know, I'm just being salty. You need repair packs. How long have you been sat there? Okay, right, blue science is now working. The mall is up and running, is it not? I'm seeing lots of blue and green and yellow lights. What's a yellow light again? Item ingredient shortage. Oh yes, that's right. But no red lights, which is good. Okay, let's leave all this ticking over. Let's also say that we want... Oh, 4,000. I was going to say let's up this to 4,000 from 2,000, but I already have. In that case, let's expand this to the next grid section. And then while that is all ticking over, we will destroy the old base completely, he says. Blacklist any power supply, any roboports, and any... we don't need to blacklist the radars anymore, do you? Because the roboports have the radars. And then this does have roboport coverage. Yeah, okay. Blacklist. And then we'll let the robots do all of this as well. Careful to not destroy anything too important. Is this a terrible idea? Roboports, things, 200. Oh, I thought I asked you to... Oh, I didn't realise I put a circuit condition on this. I thought I was just going to ask you to fill up forever. Oh well, I'm destroying you now anyway. This will take a very, very long time to destroy, but that's okay. We're going to go and keep ourselves busy with some biter control. And let's also make sure we've got a lot of storage chests in the pipeline somewhere. Smart money is to use let's repurpose this, shall we? I better take these myself because otherwise it'll never get done. We'll say 100, why not? Alright, that's better. And let's put another 16 of these down wherever we put the other ones. And let the robots do their thing. Definitely very irritating. Okay. Alright, let's make a save. And by make a save, I just mean overwrite the one save that I have for this. I am going to take a 5-minute refreshment break. I suggest you do the same thing. If you've been sat at your computer for the last 2 hours like I have, get hydrated, go to the bathroom, stretch the old legs. That is what I'm going to do. I will be back in no more than 5 minutes. a good chicken jockey to you, sirs. I haven't actually seen the Minecraft movie. Okay, let's turn on the big chunky chunks grid. Oh, I'm back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's pick up some. What is all this plastic doing? I don't want to belabor this point, even though I'm going to. Yes, it looks nice. It's structured well. What the hell was I thinking with this? But this is still taking up as much space as this. Yeah, it's twice as much iron and copper. But whatever. Oh my god, having been downstairs and come back up here, it is considerably warmer in here than I gave it credit for. No wonder I'm so tired. Okay, we got some turrets, we got some ammo, probably need more ammo than that. Let's take some radars, let's take... we got wooden power poles. We should go and get some solar panels from the soon-to-be demolished supply. Yeah, still plenty in there. What about that ammo? Where? Did I already get rid of the ammo? I already picked the ammo up, didn't I? Yeah. Maybe I should stash some red ammo somewhere. I mean, while military science is not doing anything, I probably should. Why is this not... why have you now stopped working? Oh, I mean, I guess there are worse problems to have than this. That should ensure that it at least gets through to the machines before it starts getting stockpiled. And maybe I should do the same with the walls. I don't think I really care. Okay, radars, solar panels, that's it. Where's my flipping car these days? Try and press the right buttons in the right order would be good. Oh, I vaguely remember losing my car the last time I went on an excursion. That's a new expansion. That needs to go. It's actually in progress by the looks of it. Any second now. No? Don't fancy it? Lads? Okay. Yeah, I'll just make a new car. Oh, I did buy it. I did get a tank, didn't I? They changed tanks recently. There was a patch that made tanks do something else, exoskeleton related. I don't really care. Such a curmudgeon. 2,500 hours of Factorio, but still, when I interact with them, I don't really care. To be honest with you, I don't really care about how this goes or works. I'm so set in my ways. The water is turned off again. I know I force built the bricks and stuff over it, but I didn't. I deliberately moved around. Whoops! Did I always make a glass smashing sound? I did force build something new. Okay, need to be careful of that in the future. Better handcraft you, otherwise you'll be 1,000 years. Okay, alright, let's do this thing. Let's go and get some solar panels, and let's go and expand the radar network. So yeah, the big green squares are the center of the radar. No, you do not need to help with that job, thank you very much. I appreciate it, but it's fine. It's fine. How many radars did I pick up? 100. Okay, fine. Just in case, I suppose. Yeah, so this, if you were, hypothetically, to put a radar in this green square, or anywhere in this chunk, in fact, which contains the green square, it would light up the entire green square on your map. And as such, you can use that as sort of a guideline for both the minimum amount of radars you would need and also doing stuff like this. Again, it doesn't have to go in the green box, as long as it is in the chunk that contains. That's just the very middle of that. So you can see that lines up with this. So that's this square, that's this square. So then if we go to this green square and put one there, then that will cover up all of this. And then there's a bit of overlap here because obviously these roboports have radar coverage in now, so they have remote view coverage is more accurate. They do not scan and reveal sectors in the same way that a radar does. So that will do this bit, providing it is daytime, which it is still just about daytime. And we will remove some of the more scary expansion. Whoa! Oh, okay, I left that. Oh, okay. Good shot, mate. Good shot. We will remove some of the more encroaching expansions. Like this. I don't really feel like tackling this. This can stay there. I'll clear this when I come for all of this stuff. Have you played that Clair Obscure? Have you played that? It's really good. It's actually quite good. Oh, that's a trigger technology now. Yeah, I've been very impressed by it so far. I got about 20 hours in it. But yeah, it's really quite good. These two can go. We can manage this with my pro gamer skills. Can you not? Can you not do that? That would be very helpful if you could just not do that. Oh god, we lost 2 robots. Roboport really needs to be off when I do stuff like this. I can turn it back on when I need to do a repair phase, but I really need to turn it on. This is bigger than I thought, this is bigger than I anticipated. Why do I only have 6 defender robots on me? Why did I not do a better job of this? It's fine. The reason you do it like this, if you didn't know, is that the gun turrets double dip from the damage bonus. So the piercing rounds get the 80% damage, but then also the gun turrets get the 80% damage as well. So even though I could stand here with my submachine gun shooting things, the gun turrets are twice as effective. Thanks, autosave. I should really clear this one. See, it's not that challenging, is it, really? Forgot to turn the roboport off again, and as such I have lost another robot. How are they getting on? Yeah, it's going to take forever, but that's why we set that off before we did this. Before we started this job. Alright, roboport's off. Thank you so much for watching, by the way. If you're here, if you watched, even if you're watching the VOD, and I'm not currently live, you're watching this on the VOD. Thank you so much. Like, just looking at the stream stats now, and people have definitely popped by. I won't reveal the exact numbers, but it's definitely not, you know, the depressing sub 10 number that I thought would happen. So yeah, thank you. Like, it's early days for the stream. Streaming in general, I do want to stream more. I think that there's definitely some value that can be added to. Whoa, there's 2 worms there. Definitely some value that can be added to the channel from streaming rather than just doing the videos. And yeah, we're in full-on variety streamer mode now. Like the mahjong is still going to be coming at a breakneck pace. No, not breakneck pace, but you know, some mahjong videos. And if you're just here for the Factorio and you don't really care about the mahjong, then I'm not gonna give you the old, so loud, sorry, the old subscribe spiel. You know, like YouTube does a pretty good job these days of showing you the stuff that you want to see. There's plenty of YouTube channels that I'm not subscribed to, but I still just get the stuff that I want. And not any of the other stuff, the superfluous stuff around it. YouTube's pretty good at that these days, so if you're only here for the factory stuff, then yeah, of course, that's great. If you don't really care about the mahjong or the monster train, the imminent monster train content, that's tomorrow. We've got monster train tomorrow. I won't make a monster. I've just realised I've recorded a mahjong that's coming out tomorrow, but tomorrow's Monster Train Day. But Monster Train's going to be like 6 PM, isn't it? 6 PM UK time. Yeah, I'll do a video on Thursday about that. These worms can chill. These worms are having a chill time. This expansion can go. I am running slightly lower on ammo than I want to be at this point, but just need to get the radar network up. Excuse me, burping. Live burping. Live burp update. Yes. That's too close. I'm going to lose the car. It's not particularly difficult, is it, if you do it like this? Is that just me? I don't know. I don't want to brag. I'm trying to be a braggart. But it... I don't yet have behemoths. Like, what are we talking about when we get into that stage, right? What's that, 90%? $3,000 base health with a 12 physical resistance. Yeah, I mean that is like 10 times that, so yeah. But if that's at 90% evolution, then we should still have a decent way to go before we have to start thinking about that. Should have the laser turret network up by then, and turn the Roboport off before the fight starts, then you will not lose any robots. Didn't actually do that one. I was paying so much attention to killing the biters, I didn't actually put the radar down. Hello? Square? There it is. Yeah, I should think that by the time 90% evolution rolls around, we will have artillery and turrets like that to protect the base, and rather than having to take these preventative measures. That's quite a large base. Created 10k chemical science packs, 16 hours. I'm going to go as far as to say... I didn't really need this one, did I? No, I didn't really need that one at all. If anything, I need a row on this right-hand side of the base. Oh well, I've done it now. Yeah, I should fill this gap in as well between the mine. Just think, you know, there's a small chance that biters like sneak in behind the mine somehow. Yeah, and I'll do that one, and then we'll go to the south and we'll figure the rest of those out. May as well do this one as well. I did put turrets and ammo here, just it's always a bit overkill, I find, these outposts. Like, you have to create quite a lot of pollution for it to expand meaningfully enough. What's more likely to happen is that an expansion just sort of decides it's going to settle here, then you're in trouble. I should get rid of this one, because now I'm gonna have a really annoying non-square shape. I should do these two, even though I don't really want to tackle these two bases. But I'll get rid of this one. I'll go back and get rid of that one. So yeah, it'd be good to get some streams up. I mean, I know that's exactly what this is, but you know, like what I mean is it would be good to get some community engagement and stuff going. Like I can waffle on talking to myself for ages, but I do feel like the content will hit. It will just hit different when there's a bit of back and forth, you know, a bit of a repartee between me and the chat. Yeah, I may as well destroy that. It's very, very tiny. Once again, did not deactivate my roboport. And this is why I didn't do the videos in this kind of style before in the stream. Like I didn't just do Let's Play, because if I did a Let's Play of this and each episode was half an hour, 6 back-to-back concurrent episodes of what has just happened this evening. Yeah, I wouldn't watch that either. But when it's live, you know, when it's live content and there's as I say, can be a bit of back and forth, a bit of repartee between the streamer and the chat. Un chat, to use the French. See, you don't. Yeah, not many other places you're going to get French jokes like that. It probably is, but I will put a radar here. Oh. Very quickly running out of ammo. I have actually run out of ammo. Oh wait, no, I've still got 100 on my person. Should probably just unequip this submachine gun so that the ammo doesn't go into that instead of... Because I can do that, but then the very next time I pick it up and do this and then drop it... Oh no, it does go back into my inventory. Okay. How are you getting on? This is usually why you don't really want to do it like that, because it takes flipping ages. I should, very high voice, should have enough ammo for this, just. I just don't have enough. Grenades are so good for about 4 minutes, and then they very quickly become useless. No, don't rebuild those. I don't really need you to rebuild those, guys. But all right, thanks. Yeah, grenades are really, really good, until evolution hits like 20%, and then they are very, very terrible. That did the job, but like each one of those cost 10 coal and 5 iron plates. the amount of ammo I could have gotten out of that. Alright, well, we're out of ammunition, and we might just about get this one. Like, they don't mind any of this stuff. Like, it's not a military building, so they shouldn't aggro on it. But I would destroy them. Ah, no! See, like, the grenades will destroy the small biters, like, and the small spitters. Oh god, oh god, oh god! In one go. But... Turn back, you fools! Yikes. How uncivilized. Okay, well that was productive. That was productive. This one probably needs to go. It's just going to expand, like here, but because we can see so much now, I didn't do this bit at all. Ah, it's fine, whatever. I was only just trying to kill some time while the robots did their thing. Okay, where's the to-do list gone? Oh, that's all done, in fact. I'll leave the to-do list marker there, just so that we can do another one next time. Let's do a second stage mall. Let's make a save. 31 minutes ago, just doing an... I've pressed quit for some reason. Let's turn Chunky Chunks Grid 1 back off. And let's... Let's re-establish some of the other things that have gone from the starter base. So let's incorporate red circuits into the mall somewhere. So we want substations for sure, we want roboports for sure, we want... I guess we do want storage chests. I'll do modules in their own separate bit. Not going to worry about electric furnaces for a little while. Not going to worry about beacons for a little while. So it's just really substations. So this needs steel and copper and red circuits. This needs steel chests and green circuits. This needs steel and gear wheels. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I'd really like a way to just sort of stick this onto the end. But that's obviously going to involve running a belt of red circuits through, which is a bit of a waste, but it's not... I guess it's not the end of the world. And the other thing I could do is I could sort of double this back on itself, you know? So have this as iron and... Does any of that need the raw iron? No. 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 Does need the gear wheels, but it doesn't actually need the raw iron. So yeah, so let's do something weird, but like this, that we can just plug onto the next step of the mall. This is okay. This is not the best way of doing this, but As I say, as long as it works, I'm not too fussed. It's just a vanilla 2.0 thing. I can't see me ever going back to this kind of thing. Right, so... and I guess the benefit of this is then that all of the logistics chests will be in the middle here like this. Substations needs copper wire, but that's fine. We can facilitate that quite easily. Like so. Whoops. Steel as well. Copper and steel. Not actually seen the Minecraft movie, just for reference, but I will continue to make the jokes, of course. Roboports need the gear wheels and the steel. Probably should have done that first, but, you know, it is what it is. 50. Logistics chests. Now, logistics chests need the steel chests, so let's do that there, like this. And they also need green circuits. And obviously I need to bring the power poles in myself because the house robots are far too busy to be doing pointless menial tasks like that. That would help. Anything else we desperately need? Pumps. Kind of just make pumps manually, as and when I decide I need some extra pumps. Trains, again, not too fussed about that. When I decide I need trains, I'll probably just make all of this stuff at one go. Sorry, excuse me for just a moment. Man, it's hot. Is anyone else hot? Can everyone else just stop getting hot? Okay, there we go. And while I've got it open, I'll just quickly check my emails, check the old business emails, you know. Yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, that's of no help. Where's my freaking blind? Huh? Huh? I ordered a blind from a company who I won't name because obviously this is not a sponsored stream for that company. But it's taking ages to even ship. Like, it is a custom blind. Like, I did have to send them the measurements of the width and the drop of the window. Ah, water. But, like, come on, guys. Like, should not have taken that long to even just bloody get it in the post, right? What's taking so long from this? Oh, once again, I am an idiot. Okay. Yeah, definitely nothing else. Definitely nothing else. I mean, defenders and distractors. The problem with the defenders, right, is they are so... They need the piercing rounds, which need... I could make that here, actually. I could make that here quite easily. It would be very, very, very slow. It would be very slow, because I need to make the ammo, and then make the... piercing ammo, and then make the... defenders, and then make the distractors, right? Like, that would have to be... this into this into this into this. We're not even making enough red circuits to keep up with just one machine making roboports and substations, it looks like, but... Well, I've got it all here, I'll give it a go. I'm not a huge fan of this. I don't even think distractors are that good in comparison. Because you need 4 defender capsules, right? 1 defender capsule needs 3 piercing rounds, so that's 12 piercing rounds. You usually get 3, but then they don't move. They don't move, so... They do laser damage, as opposed to physical damage. I'll do the distractors. The defenders, sorry. So you just need iron plates. Which is funny, because I deliberately made you far enough away to not do iron plates. Mamma mia. Only the finest of spaghetti. I guess you can't really do that, can you? Like, if I did an accent of an ethnicity, I would be cancelled, and rightfully so. You know, I don't even want to say the ethnicity, any ethnicities at this point, because you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. So I suppose by doing it as an Italian. Parents only spoke broken English. Okay, so we've done everything that's not rails. Alright, we'll research the rails. We'll research rails and braking force 1 and 2. The most OP techs in the game. That was the wrong way around. You needed this. Oh, you also do actually need this. So this makes 0.25 a second, and this needs 0.28 a second to make 1 defender capsule every 10 seconds. I mean, I guess. I guess that would take a long time, but it's also quite cheap, all in all. This vastly overproduces for this, so I could produce more, but equally, I don't think I care. I suppose I could put speed modules in it. Because this would be fine, right? 1 speed module is... It's funny that that doesn't tell you, and I can't even Factoriopedia that. I'm pretty sure it's 10%, but can't say I ever really respected speed module Mark 1s. It's 20%. So this would be 40% faster. So that would be fine. So this doesn't need to be faster, but this can be 40% faster and still keep up with this, which means this could also... It's still not really a market improvement. In fact, it is roughly 40% improvement, I think, actually. If I just do the quick mental maths on that, I think it's actually a roughly 40% improvement. What is taking so long with this? This is just just painfully slow, isn't it? This process. This is just the speed of of red circuits, 3 a second. That's just how it goes. But I mean, we do have room for beacons in here eventually, once we get purple science set up, but you know. Alright, let's how's this going? It's going. It's definitely going. This is actually arguably going to be worse because each one of these has 100 bloody plates in it. Don't know why I didn't include that in the first place. Do you have to be careful to not... I was going to say to not disconnect the power, but I smartly put the power poles in the blacklist the deconstruction planner, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but eventually this will go. It's got the runoff of the solid fuel. And oh yes, this weird circuit condition that I was trialing to either have this do basic oil processing or advanced oil processing, depending on whether I needed the light fuel or not. The light oil or not. Didn't really work. Kind of worked. This sucks. This is painfully slow, isn't it? This is so bad. 3 per second, and we only need a third of that for the blue science. But eventually, once we start making processing units, that is not going to keep up at all. Okay, alright, let's do one last thing in the stream this evening. And that is going to be electric engine units. And some more grid sections. Cliff is in the way. Well, get out of the way then, Cliff. What are you doing, Cliff? That is never going to get built because all the robots are extremely busy. But I don't want to use this square for anything because this is going to be my stupid mall grid section. This is going to be more red circuits eventually, so I don't want to use this space. This is all spoken for. So yeah, let's just put... I've got electric engine units in the book. Episode 5. Oh, and batteries. Oh, Christ. I should do batteries and put solar panels and accumulators back down, shouldn't I? I need the sulfuric acid for the batteries. I should have done the batteries in the same place as the... Oh, and this is... I've just realised this is vanilla, isn't it? So I'm actually going to need solar panels and accumulators on the bus to make satellites. I've made a satellite in like a year. It's been a year since I made a satellite. I totally forgot. So that space is bugging me. Alright, okay, alright, no, alright, the last thing we're going to do then is we're going to plan out the last bits of the bus, because it's clearly going to go wrong if I don't make a plan for it right now. The bus base. It's a good system. It would work if I just always pulled from... if I only ever built on the left-hand side, but then what is the point? How much space are you losing? Never again, folks. Never again. Yikes. Fluid bus. I can actually put some pumps in here. Yeah, I'll use a substation. Sure, why not? Excuse me? Light oil, lubricant, petroleum, sulfuric acid, water. Oh, it was wrong. It was wrong the whole time. Oh, failing to plan is planning to fail. Failing to plan is a pain in the freaking arse. That's what I say. That's my motto. What do I do about this? Do I literally shift both of these over one lane? I mean, I should really, shouldn't I? Like, I should. Okay, fine. No, that one's okay. It's this. Wait, no, what? That one is okay. This was all... I shouldn't have changed this. So why is this okay? This is fine. This is fine. It's this. I shift it over a space because this is wrong. Should I have used these 4 spaces here? Should I have always been planning to use these 4 spaces? Is that what I was thinking? No, because now I don't have the space here unless I shift all of these over by 1, which I'm not gonna do. But like, this is right. This is the space that I wanted. I suppose it would be infinitely easier to shift all of the pipes over by 1, wouldn't it? It would be immeasurably easier. How have I run out of... I've run out of water again, because once again I force-built the grid sections over the lights. I need some engine. Oh god, it's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. I'm out of practice, folks. I'm so out of practice in Factorio. That's no excuse, of course. Okay, alright, new plan. New plan. It's just going to take forever to fix, but it is what it is. So it's actually here. That is the space. So then all of these need to go over 1. Yep, okay, alright. Lock in, folks. Aren't you glad this isn't a Let's Play now, huh? Welcome back to episode 462 of the Let's Play. In today's episode we are continuing to fix the bus. There are some content creators who do that. That is totally fine, of course. Like... It sounds like I am being extremely rude about it, but obviously it's not really any concern of anybody's. Oh god, no, what's happened? How has it still gone wrong? This didn't need to do that. That was fine. Yes, that's now light oil. So okay, all right. Purge. Just. Oh god, I think I just deleted 94,000 light oil. Yep. But then I guess if you play Factorio better than I do, then it doesn't take you forever to do these things. Oh god. Whereas obviously it does take me forever to do these things because I'm stupid. I'm a stupid man. His brain is simply too small. It's rattling around his vacant skull. Just sort of hitting against the sides, causing all kinds of cranial issues. Now what's happened? Connected the lubricant up to the light oil. Okay, alright. Okay. Come on, man. Come on, get it together. And then this is 5 spaces. So we want these pipes to be 5 spaces. Let me go and get a whole bunch of undergrounds, because I'm going to need to fix this manually, because all the house robots are extremely busy. Yeah, extremely busy. So then, yeah, light oil, lubricant, petroleum, sulfuric acid, water. Or water, we'll say water sulfuric acid, because then I don't have to move the water. Alright, so this lubricant one is now wrong. So we'll disconnect that from there, then we can purge this. And this is now the petroleum, which will work once the water comes back in, because oh dear. Oh dear, it's a comedy of errors. No, this is fine. I think this is good. I think all of these other streamers, your Dosh Doningtons and your Avardi strategies, and they give an unrealistic impression of what it's actually like to play Factorio. You know? Because I assure you, they're also not booting this up and getting this done in 20 minutes. They are. But you know, they're the outliers. That's my point. I give a much more realistic, grounded view of what it's like to play Factorio, and that's badly, because I'm an idiot. But that's okay, we can be bad idiots together. Radicalising Type A chatters. Type A chatters coming out in droves. What are you doing? Okay, the lubricant, go away. So the water is this one. This is going to need tidying up. The petroleum is... oh god, this one now. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it like this, just to make sure that it's not the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. Even though it is, look at it, yikes. Okay, alright, and then sulfuric acids. Oh crap. Still got that problem with it. These, well, okay, we'll fix with these undergrounds. All of these this is now actually part of the bus, this space. But then that means that I want engine. No, I want. That's wrong. That's not there. That should be there. The sulfur is entering the bus here now, like this. And then, so this plastic is going underground 4 spaces. No, we don't even need the plastic. That plastic was a mistake from when I forgot that plastic didn't need to go into the blue science recipe. Okay. Right, okay. Oh my god, his brain. The man is clearly unwell. Yes, 4 spaces. 5 spaces for the liquids, and then like this, and then this one is going up through here. Don't worry about the lights, this is all part of the plan. That's why we didn't do the bus until we started with red belts, because we're going to have extra space here. Okay, so then now we can tidy all of uses up. Get rid of all of this, get rid of all of this. This is like the time I had to move my entire base over by 1 tile because I forgot about... Oh dear. That's the red circuits. Oh god, because I forgot about the rail alignment when I put my grid sections down. So I literally had to move the entire base over 1 tile. That's in one of my broadcast series, if I remember correctly. Of course, brief reminder, none of this would have happened if I'd have just used the compact bus base, because it's impossible to get that wrong. Because as soon as you add a new item to the bus, you just slot it alongside the other items on the bus, and then it's done. But you know, I guess that's just me being salty. Sulfuric acid. Did you see that? That shouldn't be allowed. Shouldn't be able to overwrite an underground with a regular pipe, in my opinion. You should be able to do it the other way. Okay, alright. It's almost fixed. It's almost fixed now. This is red circuits do not need to directly go into here, do they? That's a mistake. Red circuits come out here. And in fact need to go up and then out. That's just planning space, that's just breathing room. Same with this one actually. And then that is red circuit space. That is sulfur space. And then sulfur like this. Okay, Alright, I think it's fixed. I think it's fixed. Is petroleum back on? Still not got any water. Oh, you're joking me. Oh my god. Just end my life, please. Sorry, that was that was overly dark. Hooray! Okay, alright, let's follow this all through, shall we? Make sure all the pipes are clear. Light oil, petroleum, heavy oil, you're working, you're all outputting. These have got the lubricant in, that's still full. Accidentally deleted all the light oil, it's fine, we don't talk about it. That's all of the research done that we can do. The petroleum is working slightly, but yeah, the plastic is coming through now. The sulfuric acid is still there. The sulfuric acid is on the fluid bus. Yep, perfect. If there's another fluid I've forgotten about, I'll be livid. No, it's fine. Yeah, you don't need heavy oil. Heavy oil only goes into lubricant and coal liquefaction. You don't need to put that on the bus at all. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So we have more space on the bus now than we originally thought, because we've gained these 4 lanes here. Well, we've gained 2 lanes now, I suppose, but red circuits are going to be very slow while plastic catches up. The starter base is almost closed down. This is going to take a long time. I suppose I could add another 1,000 robots. I think I had 1,000 robot frames stashed away somewhere. I really should have done that first. We can do that now. They're all in here. 382. It's close to 1,000 in certain rounding schemes. Certain rounding schemes you would get away with saying that was almost 1,000. When did we get... Why have we got so many trash slots now? Is that when I did logistics robots? Logistics robots. Plus 30 logistics trash slots. Character logistics trash slots. Where did the other 10 come from? Construction. Oh, no, I have 10 by default because I have the early construction robot mod on, which I now no longer need because I hate hand building in the early game. But I stopped using them for when I was fighting biters, because obviously in the early game you can kind of use them to cheese turret creep in a way that you wouldn't get away with before you unlock the robots. And as such, I haven't built an early construction robot in 10 hours. Paul Parky's here, bro. It's Factorio again. It is, and it always has been Factorio. Unfortunately, I hate to be the one to tell this to you. No, it's Factorio Tuesdays. I don't know if that's actually what's going to be going on. How's it going? I moved house, as you probably are more than aware. But it finally actually happened. How's superstardom post only sliding for you? Well, I also feel really bad for anybody who released a puzzle game in the 2 weeks before Blueprints came out. Because Lab Rat came out as well, didn't it? And I was just like, that is really, really unfortunate for everybody. Who thought that Blueprints was going to blow up like that, huh? Who thought that would have happened? And as quickly as it came, it flipping went again, didn't it? I haven't heard anybody say blueprints in like 3 weeks. But for a little while, oh my god, that was all I heard. It was in development for like 8 years, so like it didn't literally come out of nowhere. I know what we mean. We both know what we both mean. But yeah, I made enough money to buy a cheap, larger than average table, so I'll be able to play board games at home. Nice, that's the dream. That is the dream. What shape is the table? Which of the regular polygons did you go for? Or is it irregular? Ah. We are down to sub 1,000 robot tasks to be done, folks. Even though that's not really a true reflection, because each one of these furnaces has 100 plates in, so you multiply this number by 100 and then you're about done. This run out of stone before this one. Right, let's go and do some other tidying up things and then we'll call it a stream, shall we? 6 foot by 4 foot rectangle. It was only sliding, of course. Is it a sliding table? Does it have a sliding? Does it have a sliding bit? Yeah, I really enjoyed Only Sliding. I didn't finish it because it got too hard for me. It's amazing how far that one sliding mechanic went. But I just had such a hard time with it by the end. Which is good. It's not a criticism. It's really not a criticism. I'd rather a puzzle game sort of be that hard and force me to think than be dangerously easy. But man, I couldn't do half of the sliding by the end. Oh boy. It's fine. That's what we're in for, right? I pay money to play games to feel like a freaking idiot. It's incredible. What an incredible experience. Did you design all the puzzles by hand, or was there some element of... Because I know with Soccer Band games you can... There are some ridiculously difficult Soccer Band games that have been designed by computers to be exceedingly hard. I don't know the exact ins and outs of how that works, but there's one on Steam that you've probably seen called Super... Wait, just in my library now. Super Boxman Ultra. That I'm pretty sure I read somewhere. Designed them manually with the aid of a solver. Yeah, nice. Super Boxman Ultra. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that this was not designed by hand, but designed, yeah, in such a way that it was like yeah, insanely difficult, but still just Soccer Band. Like, still just... There are boxes, you can push a box one square as long as it's not blocked by anything, and put all the boxes on the dots. and people hate it as well. Like when you read the reviews, it's like people actually hate it because even level 1 is like. Yeah, no, I do agree. I think the basic soccer ban mechanic has been done to death, played out. Just this one, when I got it in a Steam sale for like, it's 79p now. I think I paid like 4 pence for it or something absurd. Mostly because of all the negative reviews that said it's too difficult, and I was like, it's soccer ban, how hard can it be? You can do computer generation and make really long and convoluted state spaces with a difficult path to the solution. Yeah, it must be that. It must be that. They're not. I don't think they're good puzzles though. Yeah, no, I would agree with you. They're not like. You're just brute forcing it. You're just proving that squishy human brain is not as good at these things as digital computer brain. Which is like 2025 summed up, really, isn't it? I did use ChatGPT earlier. This will be the last anecdote before the end of the stream. I did use ChatGPT earlier because I wanted to put. I had an image of something I wanted to put in the thumbnail for this video, but it's an achievement icon. It is this one. No, it won't be there because I don't have Space Age enabled. It's basically this, but with a quality module, so a white one with the red lights. It's basically that. But these are very, very small. There's no upscaled versions of these. So I thought I would ask ChatGPT. So I uploaded it to ChatGPT and said, can you do me a high-resolution version of this? And it thought about it for a bit. And the first thing I thought it was going to come out and go, no, sorry, I don't do that kind of thing. Because, you know, you put anything in there. And it spat out a decent facsimile for sure. But so obviously AI. Like, I don't know what exactly it is about these AI images, the AI drawings. I think it's something to do with the black lines. I don't know anything about drawing. I don't know anything about anything, of course, but I don't know anything about drawing. But what are the black lines called in drawings to delineate the colour space? There's just something so obviously uncanny valley about it, and I just couldn't justify using it, even though I've already made it now. Like, the trees have already been burnt down. And I did also use it for that trend. I don't know if you saw it. Based on what we've talked about, what do you think I look like? But I don't think I talked to it enough because it didn't do a very good job of that, but it gave me a very, very photorealistic picture of a human being. But computers have been able to do that for ages. I remember that website from like the 2000s. You know, none of these are real people or whatever it was called, that were all machine-generated photorealistic human beings that looked, you know, to the normal untrained eye that they were people, but then none of them existed. So that doesn't excite me, and the image generation doesn't excite me because they're so easy to spot. For whatever reason, they've all got the exact same aesthetic of this is AI generated. You know, you can just spot it everywhere, anywhere and everywhere. Oh, that's AI. That's an AI picture. That's an AI picture, which is probably Textbook confirmation bias, right? Like, the ones you don't notice are the ones that you think have been made by a human being. So, that's funny. But, you know, I'm smart enough to at least know that I'm stupid. Which is really all you can ask for in this world. Okay, well, it was nice to talk to you. I've been streaming since 7 PM, so I am going to call it a stream now. Scheduled content for tomorrow is Mahjong, and then Thursday, I guess we'll play some Monster Train. And I guess maybe we'll stream some Monster Train. Despite people worrying, I don't think it will devalue art because anything generated so instantly will never have a real value. Yes, that is a very eloquent way of putting it. But especially from an artistic point of view, I do think that it is quite... It's quite powerful from a utilitarian point of view. You know, like, I need a sign, I need an exciting sign that says garage sale. Don't know why I suddenly became American. I need an exciting sign that says car boot sale. The fact that you can get ChatGPT to whip that up in no time at all, even a human being, it would take a few minutes to whip that up in PowerPoint or Canva or whatever it is they're using. The fact that you can get that done, it's going to make advertising an absolute nightmare, is my worry. It's going to make that kind of stuff just awful to be involved in, to be a part of. But yeah, from an actual artistic point of view, you know, of course. Alright, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this on the VOD, then thank you so much for watching it on the VOD. But if you want to join in live sometime, you are of course more than welcome. We will do more Factorio Vanilla 2.0 with quality soon. Soon. Just keep an eye out for it. Keep your ears pricked up. I don't know exactly what the plan is, but as I say, content pipeline. Get this down your pipeline. Alright, I'm ending the stream now. Have a good one. Bye-bye.